San Diego Surfers have done very, very well in this tournament. One of my favorite players would be Turner, with the sporting the red, white, and blue scrum cap. An absolute terror on the field. Fantastic ball runner. Always makes great yards. And the San Diego Surfers also sporting quite a few potential Eagles and some other people in the Development Academy down in San Diego.
They certainly are. On the left of your screen are the San Diego Surfers, coached by Richie Walker, assistant coach of the U.S. Women's Sevens team, and helping with the skills for the U.S. men. And on the right, the Berkeley All Blues, and they're coached by Lisa Dombrowski and Jacob Nelson. And the ball is taken nicely at the front from the All Blues. And they will look for Jessica Lewis back inside to Whitfield. Jill Whitfield, hard person to stop, but she's thrown it away, and all of a sudden Martin comes away with it here for the San Diego Surfers, and they go back on attack through Trujillo. And now Cara Matthews. They're looking for a little breakthrough and kicked over the top. Lauren Road with a chase. Ball just goes out of touch. She's looking to claim that it hit one of their players. And in the end, it'll be a line out for the Berkeley All Blues.
Saw a bit of space, backed her speed. The all Blues were able to get back and recover.
Yeah, the All Blues in all yellow right now. It's their strip they've been wearing recently. Nice take at the top, so looping around there is Baccarella. And now Waywine. Waywine drifting, looking for a little switch. JJ Javalette is onto her there. Thrown back infield to Jessica Lewis. All Blues soaking up this pressure right now. Big tackle and defense coming in from Phaedra Knight, the legendary player in the women's game. Thrown to the deck now, still with the All Blues. Hacked through. Danger times here as Sarah Davis goes in to collect, and it finds the touchline.
Well, again, just looking for a little bit of space. Put the ball on the ground. And the rub of the green or the bounce of the ball. We've seen it be fortuitous. We've also seen it not work out a couple of times.
Yeah, the Berkeley All Blues, they don't have a lot of speed. They've got a lot of players that have played together for some time, so they got that chemistry, which is what you need in sevens. But out and out inside their 22, it's very tough for them to have a breakout score. And let's see if they can prove me wrong. Taken up there by Baccarella. And now it's one of your favorite players, Jessica Turner. Turner with the over-the-top pass. Lewis on the outside. Jessica Lewis will be brought down. And they've earned a penalty. The San Diego Surfers. Watch them carve up some magic here. Javalette to Matthews. Cara Matthews just 5 meters short. Road looking for support. Oh, and a nice little step in and out. And leaving them like parked cars is Daniel Miyono. She's trained with the Eagles at the OTC and scores the first try in this game.
Well, that's a good example of the All Blues losing possession deep inside their half. Maybe a tactical decision to go ahead. A lot of teams would choose to kick that field downfield, will give away possession, but now they've got a lot of ground to make up. And the defensive pressure from the San Diego Surfers got the turnover, gives them a short field, 5 meters out, and it was a nice little step outside there for the try.
Lauren Road, kick is no good, so it's 5-0, 3 minutes 30 left in this first half. If you're just joining us here, this is the women's 3rd and 4th place match. This is the bronze level match. And we're here at beautiful James Cownie Soccer Sports Complex. 2 days, 32 teams, and one hell of a lot of rugby. Surfers. That is a magical high kick. Matthews underneath it, knocking back to Road. This excellent set piece there from the team from San Diego. Matthews gets it inside to Phaedra Knight, stepping, showing she still got the electric moves, and the dummy, and the offload to Road. This is great stuff. Trujillo, one-on-one, and the fend. Get off me, she says. The don't argue. And excellent running there from Elizabeth Trujillo to score the second try for the Surfers.
Well, fantastic work there by Phaedra Knight, the savvy veteran, all 41 years of her. She's a bit like Peter Pan, doesn't age, still getting it done. Bit of footwork, ball out the back, and a nice score, rounded and pretty close to the post here. We should have a good shot at converting this try.
That's right. Phaedra Knight, she was the high school homecoming queen, and right now she's the icing on the cake with that play. The kick is not successful, but watch the replay here. Just in, out, couple of steps, and then the show, and then the offload. Sucking in the defenders, and Trujillo, she has been magical with ball in hand, and you're not going to stop her at that close range. It is 10-0, 2 minutes to go in this first half, as Lewis knocks that ball on and just throws it forward, which you should just pick it up and play on, because there could be advantage there for Seattle Saracens. So any players watching, play to the whistle.
That's exactly right. So all Blues will have a good attacking platform again. Playing a lot of rugby inside of the all Blues half there.
Surfers come away with it now. Tricky ball there, but great bit of defense there picked up, and breaking out now is Baccarella. She throws it away, unfortunately, to the opposite players. And now running down the touchline, the San Diego Surfers look to create some magic with Martin. That was a great intercept from her. Trio to Rode. They would have scored there. Lauren Rode will tap and go anyway. Looking for support to the left. Throws a couple of dummies. And finds Cara Matthews on a hard line. And JJ, they call her. Javelay on the outside. Of course, she'll step and go around Turner. Makes it look all too easy. Twinkle toes. And what a score.
Great use of a dummy runner there. They thought that she was going to drop it off for the guy coming in. Froze the defense. Rounded him around the corner. And a nice little bit of action there. Well-worked try.
Jessica Javelay, played with the Women's Eagle Sevens in the 2014-2015 season. The three-time All-American field hockey player, which is a big game in South Africa. And now she's turned rugby star. Really lit up the series. Got a chance to watch her on the big screen. And good to see her in action here. That kick is good by Rode, and it's 17-0 so far in this clash. I think time is up here at the half. Might be a chance for one more kickoff. Lauren Rode was captain of a team at Princeton. She's been one of the playmakers here for the Surfers. And she also got her first cap this summer for the Eagles in the Super Series. Of course, at fly-off. Great kick. Got to let it bounce. I think Phaedra Knight got a bit eager there. And now Turner gives it to Whitfield. Whitfield just will use her strength to take it up a few meters. Malkin is in there as well, the hard-working player. Now Malkin gets it. Excellent bit of interplay there from Turner and Malkin, but Whitfield's on the ground injured, not looking good, and the Surfers come away with it. They could go the full distance here. There's nobody home. It's the foot race coming in. Miano, she could go all the way, and will. Excellent bit of stuff from her. That's an 85-meter try.
Absolute tiring stuff there. She'll welcome the end of this first half. Get some water on board. Catch your breath.
Probably need to catch our brace up here in the commentary booth. It's been non-stop action. Very little stoppages in the seventh format of the game. Meanwhile, in the background, we got a feel for Jill Whitfield. She went down heavily in that contact point, and her shoulder looks to be a bit injured as the trainers take the field. But what a score indeed from Danielle Miano. Second try in this game. She's an aspiring break dancer, and she certainly has the legs for it.
Well, the All Blues finally got some possession late in that first half. Did well to work the ball downfield. It just wasn't quite there in enough numbers to give the support and recycle the ball, and the turnover resulted in a long-range try. As we sit here for halftime, the teams huddle up. Coaches will give them some notes, download some tactical stuff. If you're the Surfers, you probably talk about more of the same. Rhodes has done a fantastic job at those restarts, making that ball contestable and it's a very well-worked set piece.
No, they certainly have. And while we get a quick break here, got to mention World Rugby Shop. Go to check out their rugby gear online at worldrugbyshop.com. They have all the latest and greatest things you could need, from playing gear and spectating gear as well. We've got the Rugby World Cup coming up later this year, so go get your outfits there, get your Eagles gear there also. And so a big thank you for them for their partnership here with USA Rugby. Richie Walker just marshalling his troops there from the San Diego Surfers. He will be very much eager for his team to finish on a high. And so if you're just joining us here, this is the 2015 USA Rugby Emirates Airline Club Sevens National Championships. I'm Dallen Stanford, and with you is former Eagle Paul Emerick. We're back underway here as the San Diego Surfers take that ball in the sky. They are leading 22-0 in this plate final, third and fourth final, in fact, the bronze medal match, which will be played at the Olympic Games. And onto the field right now is Tia Blythe. And then cutting up the middle is Cara Matthews. Matthews, long-ranging strides. She gets a beautiful offload, and they'll score through Hannah Lockwood, the young Grey's Anatomy fan from San Diego, California.
Well, fantastic job, as you said. When she opened up her stride, that's covering a lot of ground pretty quickly. And she's a big, heavy ball runner. Hard person to bring down. Hannah Lockwood there in support, reaps the reward of a try.
Conversion is good. We'll take score to 29-0. The San Diego Surfers in blue on the right of your screen, up against the Berkeley All Blues, wearing their alternate strip, the yellow colors. Lewis goes back to collect, but it goes over her head, so it'll be a line out, and it will be Berkeley All Blues to have this one. Haven't had much possession, tough for them to get going.
Well, the All Blues haven't had much for possession in this game so far. Deep in their territory. They need to be careful not to give a turnover here, but San Diego has done very well, providing plenty of pressure.
The All Blues, Elisa Baccarella. She's been very good in the earlier games during this weekend. And now Turner shapes the kick, cuts through. That's a beautiful break. Looking for support is Sarah Davis out of UC San Diego. Now they have Turner again. Turner tries to draw two defenders and get the offload away. Jessica Lewis comes in to collect. Difficult pass to carry. And now they rumble it up a bit further. A lot of strong ball carriers. And there was Katie Chow in there as well. Got a little bit of width, but you're not going to get around JJ Javelay very easily. And San Diego come piling in. Road in with the ball right now. And it's a breakout. Kayla Roth back inside. Cara Matthews gets the offload. O'Shani can't quite hold on to that, but they still have possession to the Surfers. And here they go. Teo Blythe. She's pretty electric with ball in hand, and so is JJ, they call her. Javelay throws it back to Blythe. Played rugby at UCLA. And there's no advantage coming, so they come back for the penalty. And Lauren Road will just tap and go. Got a couple of fresh players to the right of your screen.
Take a moment, settle things back down. Organize their set piece. I'm sure they've rehearsed many times at practice.
Hannah Lockwood. She apparently is unbeaten in the domino board game with her teammates. Looking for the wraparound, and they find it. It's Devon O'Shani on the outside. Flinging pass, and Kayla Roth cuts back in. Katie Chow makes a desperate and great tackle, but following up is former Eagle legend for the 15s and 7s game. Devon O'Shani touches down.
Well, the Surfers here are just firing on all cylinders right now. Great support, keeping the ball alive, popping it off of the ground. And it's raining tries here in Des Moines, Iowa at the 2015 USA Rugby Club Championships.
Conversion is good as well. Lauren Road putting her hand up for the Eagles this year. And so is Hannah Lockwood. Both those two players are the playmakers. And they rotate their kicking duties. Conversion there was by Lockwood, and now the kickoff by Road. She's from Brooklyn, Massachusetts. Not to be confused with the one in New York. Oh, look at that kick. Super high. 36-0. Chow couldn't hold on to that. And now they come with Lockwood. Inside to Road. San Diego Surfers. Coached by Richie Walker, the funny talker from New Zealand. Roth moves it out to Tia Blythe. O'Shani. Beautiful pass to JJ on the outside. Chow comes in to collect that. Great intercept for the Berkeley All Blues. Finally get their hands on the ball with a minute 50 on the clock. And they lose it straight away. And JJ will go herself. She gets flung into touch. Wow, that was another great bit of defense there, but might be offsides and is a yellow card. 2 minutes in the sin bin, and that's not good news.
They'll play a man down for the rest of this game with minute 30 left to play. And a penalty try awarded. Talk us through a penalty try and why that would be awarded. Dallen.
Well, first, Emilia Luciano, the referee, is not messing around. So a penalty try, and that's a pretty good call there. If a player is going to score a certain try and the opposition player illegally stops a try, for example, JJ Javelet had an open try line, she was about to score, and the defensive player wasn't 10 meters back, grabbed her, tried to fling her into touch, and prevented a certain try. You then get sent to the sin bin, and a try is awarded underneath the poles to make the conversion easier. So, Surfers, even though they didn't need it, they got the penalty try and are up 43 points to 0. In this final, as Turner comes in to try stop things. Chow moves it on, and Lewis gets it inside her 22. 30 seconds left in this game. Lewis makes a breakout. There she goes, fending, still drives with her feet, does a great job. Well, Josie Zaluka makes the tackle. Chow shifts it wide. And now Sarah Davis up to the halfway line. Berkeley All Blues. This is how they performed yesterday. Flowing rugby, going for the outside. It's knocked down there. That should be a penalty.
We've got an All Blues player down currently. No doubt these ladies are absolutely tired. This is their 6th game of the weekend. Fatigue and battling lactic acid and just limping a little bit here. Alyssa Baccarella going to walk it off, take the penalty kick.
Play back on. There's actually a super sub coming on the field right now, and it looks like it is Tisha Waki from Covina, California. And she comes on, and Baccarelis is off right now. She had a wonderful tournament. Really give her a round of applause. Fantastic stuff from Baccarella. And now Berkeley All Blues. Last play of the game for them. San Diego Surfers come piling in. They lead 43-0. Lewis back on the outside, and she loops around nicely. Jessica Lewis. Very strong tackle on her. Berkeley All Blues, a wonderful program. Didn't quite go their way today, but that's the nature of sevens. And cutting back inside, one of the co-captains. Nice run from Sarah Davis. The ball squirts loose. And the Surfers could just kick this out, but they want to finish with another score. O'Shani on the outside, using the gas, the stamina that she's picked up at the Olympic Training Center. And she finishes off this game with a wonderful try, 48-0, the San Diego Surfers. Over.
Well, they did a fantastic job of starving the All Blues of possession, and the Surfers just outclassed in about every facet of the Berkeley All Blues.
Conversion to come here in a little bit. The next game following this will be the third and fourth game for the men's, which will be 1823 and Mystic River. thank Paul Emerick for joining us there. And we've got Mark Stabina joining us in the commentary booth again, former Australian Sevens legend. That is full-time, rugby fans, for that match. And so the Berkeley All Blues go down 43-0 against San Diego Surfers.